back. So this is going to be my final build video until after ladder, because that's when I'm going to have my Hammerdin done. But as you can see, over the past couple weeks, I finished every single class except for Paladin. I'm going to do the Hammerdin for ladder. So, but this one right here is going to be the Player's 8 Bone Spear Corpse Explosion Necro. Pretty powerful character right here. I had no problem clearing Player's 8 pits, but for the most part when I play this character, I'm probably just going to do Player's 1. I hate finding games and following games. Rather just make my own games and just keep running, because you got a lot of downtime when you keep getting into games that are ending. So I'm also going to show a Player's 1 run, and then I will cut to a Player's 8 run. But let's get into it. Strength, pretty much just enough for your AP Enigma or for your Travs to put your Enigma on. Nothing in the Dex, enough Vitality for 2,000 life, and then the rest in the Energy. Worked out perfectly, exactly 2,000 life, and then 1,001 mana. So that was pretty cool. Exactly where I want to be for those. For this build, it's just pit to run. The resistances aren't all that important. The way I looked at it was get maximum damage first, then all your breakpoints, and then whatever whatever spaces you have left for charms and stuff, put the rest into resistances and get it as high as you can. And I'm definitely happy the resistances are more than enough. I haven't died a single time with this character doing Player's 8 pits from 84 to 90, so the resistances are good. Battle command fell. So you can see just under 6,000 Bone Spear. If I get a white wand that also has amp damage on it, I would be able to get 6,000. Or when I level one more time, I'll be able to put one more into Bone Spear, and I will have 6,000 Bone Spear. So pretty damn good damage for the Bone Spear. As you can see, exactly 200 MF. Got the 86 fast hit recovery breakpoint and the 125 faster cast rate breakpoint. Pretty solid build here. Skill tree. Got 1 into amplified damage. My white one gives 1 into confuse. If only it had been 1 into amp damage. Then we've got 1 into iron golem. And I've actually got summon resist from my white wand, so that saved me a point. The P&B tree, we've got maximum bone spear, bone prison, max teeth, max bone spear. And then the last synergy for Bone Spear is Bone Spirit, and as you can see, I'm nowhere near maximizing it yet. I don't plan on leveling that high, but it's good enough as it is. The Merc, pretty standard Infinity Merc. Got Infinity Eth Thresher, got Eth Fort, and an Eth V-Gaze with a Cham. So, pretty decent Merc. Just need to level one more time to have max. Probably gonna switch this out because I have a 25 res. All I need is one more res. I've got a 29 res sitting in my stash that I'm not using. My Iron Golem is an Eth CV 17 Meditation Insight. Actually rolled it myself in one try. That was pretty crazy. Let's move on to the character. As you can see, this build has no tombs. I wanted to maximize his skills. As you can see, the belt has 2 lines of Scroll of Identify, and then 1 scroll of Town Portal, and then 1 line of healing potions. You don't need mana potions at all. If you get mana burns, the meditation from your insight immediately gives you enough mana to do whatever you want, and your mana goes right back up. So those are not necessary. As I said, the most important thing was getting the Bone Spear as high as possible. Got Bone Spear to level 52. It's pretty crazy. I will go over it. We've got a white wand with 3 to Bone Spear, 2 to summon resist, and 1 to confuse. Pretty solid. I like that it's a Grim wand too. I love the way the Grim wand looks. We got AP Enigma, 35 Spirit Monarch, Trangs, Arachnid's Mesh, 50 Travs, dual SOJs. And for this, I went with the 3 P&B 20 fast cast rate 2 socket, and the 3 P&B 10 faster cast rate. So maximizing those Bone Spear skills. The Jewel, it's got a Cham, and the Jewel was pretty interesting. At this point, I was done with everything. I had 1 socket left, and I was 7 fast hit recovery short of the 86 breakpoint, and I was 5 MF short of the 200 MF. And I actually had this jewel sitting on a mule. 7 fast hit recovery with 5 MF. And then it also had 27 fire resist to make up for the missing fire resist on Spirit. And then it even had 58 attack rating. Add a nice extra line of text. So pretty solid. I love the way that turned out. Offhand, we've got 6 bow CTA, bow Spirit. For the charms, we got a 1420 Necro Torch, 13, 15, 10 Annie, 40 Geeds. We've got 2 12 fast hit recovery PMBs. Those are nice. And then all the rest are pretty much plain 1 to PMB. Like I said, resistance was the last thing I was worrying about. So for the charms, these 3 are 5 all res. And then I've got 6 MF, 5 MF, 4 MF, giving me exactly 200 MF. And then we've got 5 other 5 resist small charms. This one has 2 decks. This one has 1 strength. And then these have just plain. So yeah, pretty solid. Love the way the inventory looks. Pretty crazy. Pretty sexy ass looking character. So we'll go into a player's 1 run right now. As you know, follow the road till you find the pits. Trip in here. There we go. Make sure everything's up. So how I have it set up, I have the right is going to be teleport at all times. Left is going to be Bone Spear. Q casts Amplify Damage. And E casts Corpse Explosion. That's pretty simple. The middle button is for Bone Armor. Switch to the offhand. F1 Battle Command. F2 Battle Order. Switch back. And that's pretty much it. You teleport in. Throw some Bone Spears. You get a couple dead bodies. Well, you can cast amp damage then, but I usually cast amp damage first. So I teleport in, quick amp damage, couple of Bone Spears, so you got a couple dead bodies, and then E for Corpse Explosion, and pretty much blows everything up. Amp damage, Bone Spear, Corpse Explosion. Definitely works a lot better on Players 1. Players 8, it's the Corpse Explosion doesn't really one-shot everything, but the Poison Nova build's probably a lot better for Players 8, but this build definitely still works on Players 8. I did a ton of Players 8 runs with it. But Players 1, I love the Bone Spear build, and that's what I'm going to be doing with this character anyway, so that's why I went with the Bone Spear build. Yeah, it's super freaking powerful. Now let's go to the next level. You get the gist of it. Pretty standard setup. Oh! Got a boss pack archers. Not really that scary on Players 1 compared to Players 8. You're going to see that in the Players 8 run I've already done. I ran into 3 freaking Archer, Boss, and Champion packs. And the last one I ran into, my Golem had amp damage on him. And then we had Champion Archers just shooting the hell out of him. My Golem actually almost died, which would have really sucked. Like I said, I've done Players 8 from 84 to level 90, and my Golem did not die a single time, and I did not die a single time, so that would have sucked dying on video. So yeah, we will cut now to a Players 8 pit run. Let's get her. Amp damage, Bone Spears, Corpse Explosion. You can see this wipes the hell out of everything. Really solid Players 8 build. archers. Not too bad. Oh, more champion archers. Or watch that golem's health. Not want to lose your iron golem. That would suck right now too because I don't have any backup insight. Why is this guy dying so fast today? Am I missing something? Got the summer resist, got the golem mastery. He hasn't been dying like that. Oh, that's why. Another archer boss pack. Archer champion pack this time. Yeah, as you can see, mana burn really isn't an issue. Got mana burned in the insight will get your mana back up. Yeah, I was wondering why my freaking golem was dying so fast. That's like 3 champion and boss archers in a row. That's pretty rare. Yeah, that just shows you gotta really pay attention to what mobs are around you. But for the most part, the golem's fine. Generates his health quick. Fortunately, now we're down to a 6-player game, but you get the point. Probably only gonna be doing players 1 on this character anyway. And just finding the games and following games is just a hassle. I'd rather just. I mean, you lose time magic finding by having to find those full games and follow them. I'd rather just make my own game and just play. And that's pretty much it. You get the gist of it. It's a pretty solid character. I did I think I leveled from 84 to 90. Most of the time just doing players 8-pit runs. And Golem didn't die a single time. I didn't die a single time. So, pretty damn efficient. Unfortunately, you saw a run where you ran into 3 champion and boss pack archers, which are your pretty much the problem. I've actually run into fanaticism in my archers. You just got to make sure you keep your distance. Cast your ramp damage, do some bone spears, and corpse explode from a distance, and you should be fine. Just pay attention to what you're doing and your golem, and you should be fine. So, that was it. That was the Players 8 Corpse Explosion Bone Spear Necro. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.